What's going on, guys? Ishin here, CZeroMedia. So 6 cars, 1 bike. Apparently wasn't enough toys for me. I got another one. So all of you guys know about my CB550 Cafe Racer. I did a whole build series from stock to the way it looks now. A lot of you are actually here on my YouTube channel for this CB550. Cafe Racer has kind of become internet famous in the past couple of years. At the time I built the Cafe Racer, I only built it because I wanted to get back on the bike, but I didn't want to get on something like a sports bike again. Back in college I had a Yamaha R6, I had a blast, I had so much fun with that bike and I still love it to death, but I don't know how many times I could have killed myself. I had a lot of close calls. I had one time I hit potholes doing like 120 miles per hour on the highway. I hit the bump so hard my left hand came off the bike, my butt went up in air, and I was holding onto the bike with just my right hand. At that time when that happened in college, I was like, alright, maybe I should rethink about these motorcycles. And a couple years later, I went to an event at Mid-Ohio called Vintage Motorcycle Days, where all these cafe races and vintage motorcycles come out and they literally whip it around the track. And I had so much fun at that event, and I just fell in love with cafe racers and vintage motorcycles. There's really endless what you can do with these. Nobody's gonna talk shit. Every one of them is gonna look different, and I absolutely love riding this thing. But the problem is, a couple years after I started riding a cafe racer, I started riding with groups of friends, right? And I realized that this cafe racer just cannot keep up to other bikes in a straight line, let alone highway riding. I can ride on highway fine for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but it's kind of barely doing the speed limit and I'm struggling. Around the corners, it's a blast. In fact, it's a lot faster than some of the sports bikes that I go on riding with around the corners. But when it comes to straight line stuff, this bike is kind of useless. It's also not comfortable. This padding is non-existent. The seat is basically like sitting on a skateboard, so I can't ride any more than, like, if I ride this thing for an hour, I will be hurting. I also broke my back in 6 places in the past from snowboarding. That may be another story I might tell you guys later. So I wanted, you know, a faster bike that I could actually cruise a little more on the highway. So that's when I started looking for another motorcycle. I didn't want to get another sports bike, but I was into a naked bike. So I started looking at a couple bikes. I had in my Yamaha FZ09, Triumph Speed Triple, and the Kawasaki Z900 that just came out in 2017, which just looks drop dead gorgeous, but that was kind of out of my range. But I ended up picking up this Triumph Speed Triple. This is a 2007 Triumph Speed Triple. It's got the twin headlights. This is a 1050cc, so it should have a lot of torque to kind of pop up the front end if I want to in the first, second gear. It's got the twin headlight, which gives it that unique look, but I don't really like the twin headlight. I think I'm gonna do a single headlight conversion and just, you know, have that one headlight in the center. I'm not a big fan of the twin headlight. I know that's like the Triumph Speed Triple look, but like I said, not a big fan. This thing is clean. 2007, it only has like 7,000 miles, 7,226 miles. I got it for $5 grand. Couple modifications. It definitely needs fender eliminator, but it's got the Jardine carbon fiber exhaust, dual output left and right. I don't like this at all, so that's gonna be gone. I already have the M4 single outlet exhaust slip-on delivered to my house, so it's just gonna go on here. I'm gonna eliminate all of this carbon fiber stuff. I also don't like having passengers on the back, so this peg is gonna go. In the back here, the tail lights gonna get cleaned up. I'm gonna remove this, the fenders, the blinkers, all this is gonna be gone, and I'm just gonna have tail light here, like LED integrated tail light. So that should clean things up. It's also got single swing arm, which is a sweet look for the Triumphs. Now, between the 07 and 08, there were minor modifications, minor changes, like the wheel there. The wheel design changed from the 07 from the star shape to the 08. The brakes also went from Nissin to Brembo. But that's about it. It's got these ridiculous frame sliders on the side that stick out for miles, and I already mounted my GoPro on the handlebar so I can do some riding videos. A lot of you have been asking me for MotoVlogs, and that's going to happen here in the next few weeks. I do a lot of riding on the streets, and I just bought a new helmet, new visor with Sena Bluetooth device with GoPro Sena backpack. What that allows me to do is sync the audio from my Bluetooth headset into my GoPro, and it would link up to my other riding friends. So I can hear what they're saying, you can hear what I'm saying, sync with the GoPro footage. So that should be pretty cool. And yeah, I think I'm gonna take it out for a spin here in a couple of minutes if it stopped raining. But yeah, I'm excited for my new toy, Triumph Speed Triple 1050cc. This thing should rip. So let me just let you guys hear what the Triumph sounds like here with my camera. The unique thing about this motor is that it's a 3-cylinder, so it doesn't sound like your traditional sports bikes, which is exactly what I want. It should be a little more torquier than your traditional sports bikes. Power everywhere is what I'm hoping for, and maybe I'll be able to pop some wheelies, because I don't really care about top speed. I'd rather have a motorcycle that I can have fun on the streets than go 180 miles per hour on the highway. That sounds really good. Did you guys hear the crackle sound, the popping sound? I can't wait to ride this thing around and show you guys what it sounds like. So yesterday, at the end of the episode, I was gonna take the Triumphs out for a ride, but it got too dark and it started raining. And today, it's raining again, so instead of doing MotoVlog in this episode, I'm gonna show you the MotoVlog setup that I purchased that's gonna allow me to produce some awesome content. So for this season, I got brand new helmet. This is Shoei RF 1200. Nice helmet that I got from revzilla.com. The stock helmet visor is clear, but I got the gold visor, which is nice. What's cool about this visor though is, as you can see, it's like light smoke in color, but when you close it, it's reflective. You can't really see what's in it, right? So it's very functional, looks awesome. Up here I got GoPro 4 Black with Sena Bluetooth backpack. And this backpack syncs with the Sena 20S device.
Hello.
Did you hear that?
I'm connected.
And it's got a little antenna on top that you can also pop up if needed. This is a... This here, it's called Sena 20S or S20, whatever it's called. And it's basically a Bluetooth communication device. So what I can do with this is talk to my friends who also have the Sena Bluetooth device and communicate while I'm riding. It's got internal microphone sitting on the outside. And of course, you got the microphone at your mouth, and it will use the noise difference to work as like a noise cancellation device. What's cool about the Sena device though is that the audio is synced with the footage with the GoPro backpack that Sena also sells, and I can not only record my voice but also my friend's voice too. So it'll be like 5 of us riding together, all of us with the Sena Bluetooth communication device. You guys will be able to listen to what I'm saying as well as what my friends are saying, synced with the footage. So that'll be like a cool groove riding MotoVlog that I'm gonna be producing on my YouTube channel. For those of you who are curious, the Sena device is just kind of mounted on the side of the helmet. There's a clip that goes inside the cushion here, between the outside shell and inside the padding, and it gets kind of gripped in with 2 bolts. And on the inside, I have a speaker on the left and right side ear, so I can hear to my friends and what they're saying, as well as listen to music when I'm cruising on the highway or riding through some twisties. So this is it, guys. This is the setup I'm gonna be running this season to bring you some awesome motovlog footage. And I promise you that the next video for this Triumphs is going to be a very first motovlog, like professional official motovlog video on my YouTube channel, so please look forward to that. As always, thanks for watching my video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the very first motovlog video number 1.